Alright, there's no beating around the bush on this one. 50 Shades of Grey is a bad movie. No question. It's boring, the leads have no chemistry, and the story basically goes nowhere. But for what it's worth, it is actually nice to see a major movie release headed up by a female director. And it does actually focus on a subject matter that you really don't see at all really tackled by mainstream media. And again, for what it's worth, at the very least, it's going to give its female targeted audience exactly what they're expecting and what they want to see. But all that aside, again, the leads have no chemistry whatsoever. I mean, the guy playing Christian Grey, he has all the charisma of an onion. Anna Steele has all the interest of water. So together they basically have the chemistry of an onion in water. How is she supposed to be intimidated to his love of S&M when he doesn't act intimidating? If anything, he just acts like he's got autism. And since that's the case, I mean, given her how timid and Anna Steele is throughout the whole movie, she could easily be intimidated just by some random guy at a media convention cosplaying as the Joker. Ugh. The story is very badly written. I gotta get that out of the way. I mean, I haven't read the books, I'm getting that out as well, but this script was badly written. I mean, entire plot points are introduced and go nowhere and just disappear. Like Anna's friend dating Christian's brother, that really doesn't go anywhere, it's just something in the background. And likewise, early in the movie, during the first act, we're introduced to her guy friend who, during the first act as well, is revealed he has the hots for Anna. He wants to get with her. She turns him down in a club, and we never see him again. He doesn't come back. As for the actual narrative flow, I mean, my God, it is so boring. I was just in a stupor of boredom throughout the entirety of the movie. I was just sitting like, with my freaking head on my wrist just waiting for it to end. Hell, the entirety of the movie can really just be summed up into 3 phases. Boring filler, where they try to build up the world, to make the characters appear three-dimensional. Then we've got the grand romantic gestures. And then the sex scenes, which really just feel like amateur music videos. Same thing with the romantic gestures. They've all got this song playing to them, and, well, different song for each one, and they all just come together into a music video. No, that's what 50 Shades of Grey is. It's basically just a collaboration of different... That's what 50 Shades of Grey feels like, a collaboration of different film students just putting together their own music videos for these individual songs and just trying to weave a story to connect them together. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the quote-unquote bondage and S&M featured in the movie, yeah, it really is the housewife's interpretation of that subject matter, as written by a 15-year-old, who hasn't done any research on it. And then there's the ending! That ending! That just left me angry, annoyed, and dumbfounded. Here's a spoiler for you. The ending really is just this. Anna gets punished by Christian, he spanks her, then she walks out, gets into an elevator, she says, Christian, he says, Anna, and then out of nowhere, the elevator doors for his apartment close, and the credits roll. Then he comes out of friggin' nowhere. I mean, it comes out of nowhere, there's no build-up to it, and you don't even realise you're in the third and final act, the climax of the movie. It's just so unsatisfying. Again, I haven't read the books, but if this is how it ends, then this is just the worst and most blatant sequel baiting since Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. At the end of the day, this movie is going to satisfy its targeted audience At the end of the day, this movie is going to satisfy its targeted female audience. But speaking as someone who viewed it not of that audience, particularly as a man, it's just boring. Just really, really boring. I wouldn't be surprised even if its target audience found it boring as well. Boring, badly written, and honestly badly directed as well. Now, if you want to see a good movie that actually kinda tackles an S&M relationship, go check out the movie Secretary, okay? I've heard that's actually a really good comedy.